totally. And I was just thinking like also the apples, like there's not, I don't know what's going on with our produce, but I think the
Oh, I
mass
know.
farming, like I can't find Liberty apples and I know they're out there. So
I know
I'm
what's
like, maybe
going
I
on.
just need to,
We all know what's going on. We won't go down that path yet. Yet.
yeah, yeah. So
So
growing
what was your
some,
lesson out of that?
okay.
So what was the lesson
So
out of
the
that?
lesson, the big lesson was, reality and my ideas and reality don't always match. And so like, learning about myself, like go to the farm first, check it out. Is this really gonna fit you? Because somebody else might have been able to go there and been like, I can do that, like I can handle doing some of this labor that it was gonna
Okay.
take on my own, and I
Yep.
can live this lifestyle and be happy enough. But for me, that was just I just like being around people too much, and I don't really, yeah, I didn't have the desire to like put in the like grunt work that I was gonna have to like redo
Yeah. Okay.
floors and
Yeah.
all
Get
this
you.
stuff,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
and then
Understand.
the back of my mind is like, well, maybe later on, because what I also realized, like I need a like the crew, like the people to come with me, or a few people that would want
Do you
to
think
work
that?
on
Do you
this.
think?
So
Okay, I'll give you my scenario. It makes total sense as
yeah,
I'm doing the. So I've always said I've
yeah,
got this, got all these gifts, got this hype, got this energy. So you've got the laugh and smile, I've got the hype energy, right? So we
yeah,
and until I worked out, I go, what am I going to give to you? I do I've done massage, myotherapy, I can do all that, fix people's backs, all that kind of stuff. But there's more to life than just the physical's here. But what about the mental stuff and what we've gone through and giving purpose on what we've done? So going through the shadow work, going through with Greg Riley, understanding where I'm coming from. And when I went on this trip, it all came together the with what I'm doing. Anything I'm doing, I put my heart and soul in, which you will do. But it's basically with the chats, getting people to connect, getting people to increase their vibe, and also helping people find themselves. And I think that's what I mean. That's a general statement, but we do it in different ways. And that's where I am at.
yeah,
What did you
yeah.
find? What did you find?
Um, I mean, I feel like now I mean, I think I try to uplift people in a generally when I'm out in the
Well, you do it.
world.
Well, you can
And
tell that. I mean, that's essentially that's why we get on well. I mean, you've always had that
yeah,
that fun vibe like that. Like I
yeah,
say in Charm, that I don't know what I don't know, the muses, I think they're called. That they jump around and they jump around the forest and they're all happy and all that, but they spread love and stuff. That's the sort of kind of person I see you as.
music. Oh,
A
okay.
muse. It's called a muse. It's like it's like it's
Amuse.
like it's like a guide. It's like a guide, eh? But sort of like
Okay.
I sense through sound and music and movement. That's how you're gonna do it. How do you and you move?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so lately, so I came back from Missouri. It did, I was like, okay, that's not the
It's not the journey.
I was not feeling the like pet
No.
cemetery like vibes.
Okay, let's go.
I
Pet
was like,
or
and
the
I'm out.
Texas Chainsaw
Yeah.
Massacre or Freddy Krueger, whoever you want to pick. Michael Myers was Michael Myers is
Yeah.
behind you now.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I learned another thing about so I was in a predicament because I didn't have this I didn't have a clear vision of like what to do after it because I had put all this like this is what it's gonna happen and then I'm gonna be there for a while, working on this project. And so I was like, I'm so lost right now. Like, where do I go? And I was thinking maybe go back to Phoenix, California. And my old job at the time was like, do you want to come back? We have your positions open again. And, that stable job. I was like, okay, so I ended up going back to that. So I was like, I guess I'm going back. And it felt like a compromise, I would say I wasn't like going
Because your
out of like,
vibration's gone way up because you've actually found yourself. I'm in the same stuff. I get you. Because once
yeah, so
you get out of that vibe and you sort of find life outside
yeah,
jail, if you want to go that way.
yeah, 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 it's hard to go back. And it was hard for me. And there was parts of like California when I was leaving that I felt like I didn't quite complete, like, or just had started making connections. And so
Yep.
there was definitely some things I was like, and I love California. I mean, it's beautiful here, the weather, I mean, the whole nature. So there was like enough to get me back. But I would say in my heart, I felt like uh I didn't feel great about it. I feel like it was like more of a making a choice out of fear.
Was a
Um
step backwards type thing. We
it
still
felt like
progress.
a step. It felt like it hurt my, or maybe I just felt like I think I was going through, I feel like a failure because I didn't create the dream that I thought I was
Yeah, well,
gonna
that's what we go
do.
through it. I think we've got to come to a point
Yeah.
where, there's a form of balance. But once we find ourselves like you and me have, we still have to
Yeah.
live in this life. So we still got to accept what we do. We don't lose,
Yeah.
as you said, we're going backwards, but we're not going to lose
Yeah.
sight of what we're doing forward. So we've got to find that sort of balance. That's what it's all about in life.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.